Have you noticed you're waking up more often at night to use the bathroom? Or maybe your stream isn't as strong as it once was. What if I told you these changes aren't just part of aging? They might be caused by small daily habits that are quietly enlarging your prostate. My name is Dr. Samuel Clark, and after 35 years of helping older men protect their prostate naturally, I've discovered something surprising. Most prostate problems aren't just genetic, they're preventable. So today, I'll share 10 everyday habits that may be harming your prostate without you even realizing it. And number 1 is the most overlooked of all. At 61, Harold Thompson had just retired from his job as a mail carrier in Vermont. He finally had time to relax, read the newspaper at sunrise, and go fishing by the lake near his home. But what he didn't expect was the frustrating change in his body. He was waking up 3 or 4 times a night to urinate. His stream was weaker, and sometimes it was hard to even start going. His doctor told him his prostate was slightly enlarged, but that it wasn't too bad. Still, Harold was uncomfortable and worried. What his doctor didn't say was that many of the things Harold did every day were quietly making it worse. And Harold is not alone. Across the country, millions of men over 60 are living with urinary symptoms and don't even realize how much their habits contribute to them. This isn't just about age, it's about awareness. Understanding the daily routines that cause strain on your prostate could be the difference between silent suffering and long-lasting comfort. Let's walk through the 10 most overlooked habits that may be quietly enlarging your prostate and what you can do to gently reverse the damage. Bien, ignoring stress. This is the silent giant. Chronic stress releases cortisol and other hormones that disrupt immune function, increase inflammation, and tighten pelvic muscle soul, of which affect your prostate. Whether it's financial worries, loneliness, or caregiving fatigue, stress builds up quietly. The result? More urgency, less sleep, and a swollen prostate that just won't calm down. The remedy isn't complicated. Try 10 minutes of quiet breathing a day. Stretch, meditate, reconnect with friends. Even a daily gratitude journal can ease your nervous system and, in turn, your prostate. Laughter, warm social connection, and truly restorative sleep are like precious medicine for your beautiful mind and, indeed, for your prostate. Gently managing stress isn't just about feeling good, it's about lovingly healing your body from the inside out. This one profound shift can truly help to gently shrink your symptoms and lovingly encourage prostate health naturally. It is, perhaps, the single most powerful and tender step you can lovingly take today for a healthier, calmer, and infinitely more comfortable life. Habit 2. Carrying too much belly fat. That stubborn fat around your waistline isn't just cosmetics, it's chemical. Belly fat releases inflammatory markers that travel through your blood and reach your prostate. Men with larger waistlines are more likely to experience prostate enlargement, frequent nighttime urination, and even performance issues. The good news? Just a small reduction, 5 to 10 pounds, can relieve pelvic pressure and improve hormone balance. The gentle solution isn't about extreme dieting or drastic changes. It's about embracing slow, steady, and wonderfully sustainable improvements. A short, gentle, daily walk, mindfully considering smaller portion sizes, and gently reducing sugar can begin to melt away that belly fat. Even lovingly losing just a few pounds can lead to remarkably noticeable relief in urinary symptoms. And let's not forget, abdominal fat literally pushes against your bladder and pelvic organs, gently worsening the pressure on your prostate. Moving towards a healthy waist size, generally under 40 inches, about 101 centimeters, is truly one of the most beautiful steps you can take for long-term prostate health. Please, don't ignore the quiet whisper of the weight around your middle. It's not just fat, it's a gentle sign that your body might be feeling a little stressed. Gently trim it down, and you'll feel the comfort and relief, not only in your clothing, but, more importantly, in your dear prostate too. Habit 3. Too much red and processed meat. Jerome, 65, used to eat red meat almost daily. Steaks, burgers, sausages, it was part of his routine. But this meat-heavy diet, especially processed cuts, increased inflammation in his body, which extended to his prostate. The saturated fats, additives, and hormones in processed meats disrupt your body's natural repair systems. Over time, this imbalance can lead to swelling, weight gain, and more frequent urinary discomfort. You certainly don't need to transform into a vegetarian overnight, not at all. But perhaps, gently reducing your intake of red meat to just once or twice a week can create a truly significant difference. Consider lovingly swapping in leaner proteins like tender fish, wholesome legumes, or gently grilled chicken. And why not explore more plant-based meals, rich in comforting fiber, such as hearty lentil stews or nourishing veggie soups? These choices beautifully support your prostate health and gently improve your digestion too. Your body will quietly thank you with fewer gentle symptoms, a beautiful sense of renewed energy, and wonderfully improved long-term prostate function. You truly don't have to give up what you cherish. Simply balance it with a little more wisdom and a lot more kindness to your body. Your prostate will gently feel the positive difference with every healthier, mindful meal. Habit 4. Avoiding prostate screenings. Frequent urination doesn't always mean cancer, but it does mean something is happening. Many older men avoid the doctor until symptoms become severe, but by then, options are limited. Annual checkups that include a PSA blood test and digital rectal exam are key. These tests help identify signs of inflammation, benign growth, or early-stage cancer before they become major issues. Some gentlemen might feel a little uneasy or shy about discussing urinary issues or prostate concerns, and that's perfectly natural. However, the sooner you find the courage to gently voice your concerns, the more wonderful options you'll have to gently manage and treat any subtle challenges naturally. Delaying these gentle screenings can allow minor issues to quietly grow into more serious ones, such as urinary retention or prostate infections. Making it a gentle habit to see your doctor at least once a year to tenderly discuss your prostate health isn't just about finding peace of mind. It's a remarkably powerful tool for gentle prevention. And if something is gently identified early, often you won't even need medications or surgeries. Simple, thoughtful lifestyle adjustments can be more than enough. Let's not wait until those little symptoms become truly unbearable. Proactive, gentle care is undoubtedly the wisest habit any gentleman over 60 can lovingly embrace, especially when it comes to the cherished health of his prostate. Habit 5. Smoking or breathing in smoke. Even if you've never smoked, just being around it may harm your prostate. The toxins in cigarette smoke reduce circulation and increase oxidative stress, all of which inflames the prostate. If you currently smoke, know this: quitting now at any age you can begin to reverse some of the damage within weeks. Your circulation improves, inflammation drops, and your risk of further prostate enlargement decreases. Smoking also gently lowers the levels of essential antioxidants in your body, those wonderful natural defenders that protect against prostate-related concerns. Even if you gracefully quit smoking many years ago, being regularly around others who smoke can still subtly influence you. If you are still navigating the path of smoking, I gently encourage you to have a heartfelt conversation with your doctor about kind ways to transition away. There are many supportive tools available: nicotine replacements, natural therapies, and compassionate guidance that can help you embark on this journey safely. The beautiful benefits begin almost immediately. Within a few weeks, your circulation gently improves, inflammation begins to subside, and your prostate can quietly begin its healing process. If you've never smoked, make it a steadfast rule to completely avoid exposure. This single, profound decision can add years of gentle prostate health and fewer urinary concerns. It is truly never too late to embrace the protective embrace of clean air for your beloved body. Habit 6. Holding urine too long. Dennis, 72, often ignored the urge to urinate if he was out gardening or running errands, but each time he held it in, he stretched his bladder and added pressure to his prostate. Seniors are particularly sensitive to this because the muscles that gracefully control both our bladder and prostate can naturally become a little less robust with age. Gently holding your urine can also lead to incomplete emptying later, leaving behind a small amount of stagnant urine. This lingering liquid can become a quiet haven for bacteria and inflammation, potentially leading to gentle infections that further irritate the prostate and might encourage the gland to increase in size. Not to mention, the quiet discomfort can subtly affect your peaceful sleep and your overall mood. To tenderly protect your prostate, the secret is to listen to your body's gentle signals. Don't delay those bathroom visits, especially if you're hoping for more peaceful sleep at night or wishing to reduce the need for urgent nighttime trips. The wonderfully simple habit of responding when you first feel the gentle urge can gently reduce long-term concerns. Remember, your bladder and your prostate work as a gentle team. If one is feeling a little stressed, the other feels it too. Let's embrace nature's gentle call. It's truly one of your best defenses for lasting comfort. Habit 7. Regular spicy and processed foods. Our next gentle habit brings us to the delightful realm of food. Many older adults find immense joy in flavorful meals, and rightly so. However, certain foods, particularly those that are very spicy or heavily processed, can quietly irritate your prostate. Spicy ingredients like chili, bold black pepper, or zesty hot sauces can gently increase inflammation throughout our bodies. And yes, this includes our prostate gland. While an occasional spicy culinary adventure is perfectly harmless, enjoying them regularly can lead to a quiet irritation, especially if your prostate is already feeling a little enlarged. Maurice, 69, loved hot wings and salty snacks, but over time, the inflammation from spicy food and preservatives began to affect his digestion and his prostate. Spices like chili, cayenne, and heavy black pepper may be tasty, but they can also trigger inflammation in sensitive tissues, including the prostate. And processed foods? They're loaded with sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy fats, none of which your prostate appreciates. Instead, focus on foods that cool inflammation. Leafy greens, cooked tomatoes, avocados, and berries. They don't just nourish your body, they actively help protect your prostate. Habit 8. Too much caffeine. Too late in the day. Many of us cherish our morning cup of coffee, or perhaps a comforting mug of tea in the afternoon. These warm beverages can be such a delightful part of our daily rhythm. However, enjoying too much caffeine throughout the day can subtly irritate both your prostate and your bladder. Caffeine, you see, is what we call a diuretic, which simply means it encourages your kidneys to produce more urine, asking your bladder to work just a little harder. It can also cause the tiny muscles around your bladder to contract more frequently, leading to a sense of urgency or even a little unexpected leakage. For someone whose prostate is already feeling a little sensitive or enlarged, this extra gentle pressure can become a quiet challenge. Lawrence, 66, swore by his afternoon coffee, but he didn't connect it to the urgent bathroom runs that often followed. Caffeine acts as a diuretic, causing more frequent urination and increased pressure on the bladder and prostate. It also affects the muscles in your bladder neck, making it harder to fully empty, leading to leftover urine that irritates the prostate. One morning cup is usually fine, but if you're drinking 2, 3, or more, especially after noon, your prostate may be paying the price. Try switching to decaf or soothing herbal teas after breakfast. You may notice your urgency and frequency ease within days. Habit 9. Sitting too long without movement. When Robert, a 70-year-old retired accountant from Oregon, spent hours in his recliner watching television, he was unknowingly placing continuous pressure on his lower body. This kind of stillness gently reduces circulation to that region and can quietly lead to discomfort over time. Our bodies simply weren't meant to stay still for extended periods. Especially as we age, gentle motion becomes essential for maintaining balance and overall comfort. When the lower part of the body doesn't get enough movement, it can result in a buildup of pressure, leading to stiffness, unease, and difficulty feeling fully relieved after visiting the restroom. Taking a few minutes every 30 to 45 minutes to stand, stretch, or stroll around your space can do wonders. These small, thoughtful movements can bring big benefits to your well-being. The core muscles in the lower body, the ones that support your natural flow and help everything work harmoniously, may become less active when we sit too much. This quiet change can make it a bit more difficult to feel completely relieved, leaving behind a little residual sensation that might, over time, cause unease. One wonderfully simple habit, like pausing every now and then to walk gently to the kitchen, stretch beside your chair, or simply gaze out a window, can significantly reduce this soft burden. Gentle stretching, light walking, or just a few steps from one room to another can promote easeful circulation and gently take away that built-up pressure. Let's not allow a peaceful, relaxed lifestyle to unintentionally bring about a quiet health concern. A little motion done mindfully and kindly can go a long way toward keeping your comfort steady and your body working smoothly and calmly. Habit 10. Skipping water to avoid the bathroom. John, 67, had developed a habit of limiting his water intake. He didn't want to wake up in the middle of the night or find himself urgently looking for a restroom. But what he didn't realize was that by doing so, he was concentrating the fluids in his system, which can quietly irritate the gentle pathways that support natural elimination and, over time, create unnecessary internal pressure. The part of the body that stores liquid waste sits just above a very delicate gland that responds to pressure. When one is under strain, the other often feels it too. This can eventually lead to a sense of discomfort or gradual changes that go unnoticed until they become bothersome. But the solution is remarkably gentle. Make it part of your daily rhythm to sip clean, fresh water slowly throughout your day, even if you don't feel especially thirsty. A helpful sign of good hydration is when your fluids are pale yellow or nearly clear. Staying comfortably hydrated keeps your internal systems peaceful, reduces unnecessary strain on your body, and supports easeful function. Don't shy away from water out of quiet concern. Instead, embrace it as your natural companion, a soft, nourishing support that helps preserve comfort and vitality in your golden years. Closing message. You now know the 10 quiet habits that may be gently creating tension in your body's lower systems after the age of 60. These aren't drastic changes. They're soft shifts like enjoying more water throughout your day, moving gently every hour, getting restful sleep, and being more mindful about the foods you enjoy. Even if you choose to focus on just one of these gentle habits this week, you'll be taking a beautiful step forward in the right direction. And please, remember, healing isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's about kindness to your own body, one small act at a time. If this video helped you understand your body in a new way or gave you peace of mind, please consider liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with someone you care about. At Elderly Life Lessons, we're here to support you with thoughtful, respectful, and empowering insights to help you live your senior years in comfort, clarity, and connection. You are never too old to begin again. You are wise enough to make a change. Take good care of yourself, and your body will thank you in more ways than you can imagine. If something in this video touched your heart or offered a new perspective, we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Your words mean so much to us, and they help keep this peaceful, supportive space growing. Thank you for spending your time with USAND. We look forward to seeing you again in the next video.